Two teen girls who drowned off of Coney Island ID'd as sisters. That and more. Chris Talk starts right now. Let's get into it. Welcome, listeners. Two teens who drowned off of Coney Island are ID'd as sisters. The family says that they were just going to have their last swim. All right, listen, I'm going to let Sarah, my AI, report the story. And as always, I'm going to give you my view and my opinion at the end. All right, let's get right into it.
Thank you, Chris. Two teenage girls who drowned off Coney Island over 4th of July weekend were sisters who had just jumped into the ocean for their last swim of the day when they vanished. Heartbroken family members told the Post. Aisha Muhammad, 18, and Zainab Muhammad, 17, of the Bronx were reported missing around 8:10 p.m. Friday near Stillwell Avenue in Brooklyn by a caller who said they entered the water and disappeared from view. A police spokesman said, the teens were found on the shoreline at 9:15 p.m. and rushed to Coney Island Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. The NYPD said, they were just trying to have fun out there. The girl's uncle Tahir Muhammad, 48, told the Post. They thought they were just gonna have their last swim and come out. It was only their second time going to the beach. Julia Muhammad added, outside their grandmother's home in the Bronx on Saturday, around a dozen family members and friends gathered outside of the building, many bringing food and drinks. Aisha and Zainab's mother, Tani Ibrahim Ali, was upstairs in the apartment grieving. She can't speak. She's beside herself, Tahir Muhammad said. Another cousin, Julia Muhammad, 20, said that Aisha saw her younger sister Zaina struggling in the ocean and went in to help. One of their male cousins jumped in the water to help but was unable to save the sisters. They were hanging out with a group of about 12 other people enjoying a sunny day at the popular beach when the skies suddenly opened up in a heavy downpour. Cousin Adam Muhammad said, he had just changed and was returning to the group when he spotted the girls being swept out to sea in a strong current with his brother swimming after them. His brother didn't know who to help first. He reached for the one closest to him and she started panicking. So she started dragging him down with her, he said. By the time he managed to get to the surface, the two were long gone. Aisha was the family hairstylist, Julia said, and had just started working at Panera Bread. Zainab worked in child care. Nadia Sadat, 17, a high school student and friend of the sisters, said she was so upset she hasn't been able to eat. It really hurt me that they really died. I wish I was with them, too, because I'm so sad to lose my friends and stuff, she said. The Mohammeds are originally from Ghana, though the girls' parents have been in the city for decades and the teenagers were born here. One of the girls' other sisters, who did not wish to be named, said there would be a memorial service on Monday or Tuesday. Lifeguards at the beach are on duty between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., according to the city's Department of Parks. Swimming is not allowed outside of those hours. The sisters' deaths brought the total number of drownings so far this summer in the city to 4. Back to you, Chris.
Wow. Y'all know to hit my air horn real quick. Alright, y'all already know what I do when that air horn drop. Alright, let's get right into this. First and foremost, can we drop yeah, please, can we do that real quick for these young women who lost their life? Also, let's give a quick round of applause to where we get this story from. From the Post. Let's give a round of applause to them. And let's just give a big round of applause for the people that tried to go out there and get help, you know? Yeah, let's give them that, because there were some people who actually ran out there to try to save these two drowning girls. I feel very sorry for the family. Our condolences. And these were two very beautiful young girls. Yeah, they were two very beautiful young girls, you know? So it's kind of sad that I gotta report something like this or something like this happened. Like,
Bruh.
yeah, it is. It's very sad that I have to report some story like this. But now, and I don't want to sound like a messed up person. I don't.
Bruh.
But these girls did swim out after hours. Now, we did our research real quick because we wanted to confirm and stuff like that. According to what was the site we went to? The parks. Okay, yeah. So according to the parks and stuff like that, run that in this little, what was that? The lifeguard association, something like that. Anyway, um, anyway, uh, they were correct about that. The beaches lifeguards do disappear around 5 and 6 o'clock. So for swimming, beaches are closed around 5 or 6 o'clock. But I know they usually extend and they're still open after those hours, but you're just not allowed to swim. But these young females, and this is where the blame is on them, because these young females went and they chose to swim after hours. Now, granted, they wanted to take their last swim, but there was no lifeguard there. And these two girls, sisters or not, knowingly went out there knowing that there was no lifeguard there, knowing that they could not swim because these two girls could not swim. Luckily, they were in the company of a group of 12, which happened to be a mixture of family members. So luckily they were in that group, and people within that group knew how to swim. Luckily they were there. You know what I'm saying? And then they tried their best to try to save these two girls. So again, applause to them, man, for trying their best to save these girls, because at the end of the day, the fact is this: they went out after hours, whether they was trying to take their last swim or not. They went out after hours. They did not know how to swim. They did not take any type of flotation device with them at all.
Bruh.
Which was dumb.
Bruh.
And then I understand that this is the only 2 times that they've been to the beach, but ladies and gentlemen, just one time to the beach. You know, swimming at night is not the thing to do. That's when all these sharks and stuff like that, that's when they come out.
Bruh.
That's when they come out and they want to play. Like, for real, like, it's not funny, it's the truth. That's when they come out and that's when they want to play. And some of them will come, close to the shoreline. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
And these girls, they had to, it's just my opinion, they had to be out there. But if you was going to do that, this is what I would say. Go out at least to knee height, not waist, knee. Because to me, it seems like, what do they call this thing again? Like some type of undercurrent. Yeah, like some type of undercurrent, the current under that you don't see but you can feel. That probably played a part in it and swept them away. I mean, like,
Bruh.
I don't know. Only thing I know is that they put themselves in a situation. And it is very sad to say that this is the result of that situation. But at the end of the day, nobody forced them to go out there and swim. They did that on their own, knowing that they could not swim.
Bruh.
Like, I mean, what do you say to that? Like, what do you really say? I mean, really. I gave my view and my opinion. All right, let's drop my bomb. That's my view and my opinion on this particular episode. This is so, this is really sad, man. Really sad. All right, listen, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Check us out on all our social media platforms. The links will be at the end of this. They'll be at the end of this tape, so y'all can check that out. And I want to thank y'all all of y'all for tuning in. Stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, to all my listeners, peace out. I'll see y'all later.